Hey girls, so today I'm just gonna do a really quick eyebrow video. Um, if you follow me on my blog or if you check in my blog, I did a post already about the steps and the process of doing a blog, but my camera's been out of commission, so I'm doing it on my phone. Anyway, I did a previous eyebrow video about I think exactly a year ago. I think it was like last summer I did eyebrow video, and I kind of went into depth with that one, but it's older, so I decided to just redo a new one. It's pretty quick, so I'm gonna go by it really fast. Okay, so there's only two utensils I use. There's this one, which is like a razor. You can find this at your local beauty supply store. Sorry. um this is only like $1.99, if that, and I have it usually. I get a new one about every 3 weeks, just because the blade might get a little dull. So yeah. Then I also have this. This is a sharpened pencil. I prefer a sharpened pencil because you can get that round tip. You see the round tip? This can either make or break you, real life. So it's so much easier to use a sharpened pencil than it is an actual mechanical pencil. I know a lot of eyebrow pencils that you see like in kits or in Walgreens or in Walmart or something like that, they might be mechanical. I personally don't like mechanical. If it works for you, then it works for you. But the look that I don't like using mechanical pencils because it just doesn't work. For me, at least. This is not even an eyebrow pencil. This is a regular, just like, it's supposed to be eyeliner. I think it's just cheap eyeliner. This was only like $1.99 too, but I use this religiously. Like, I'll go to the supply store and I'll get like 4 of them that will last me. Um, But other than that, these are the only two things I use every morning. Because my eyebrows grow at the bottom under here, they don't really grow up here. I have to take the razor every morning and just kind of clean them up at the bottom, and then just clean up my arch a little bit, just so my arch is a little more defined. And that also helps when applying your makeup, and gives you a cleaner look when you apply like your up top eyeshadow, your brow eyeshadow. So it gives you kind of a cleaner look, and I just like doing it because with a razor, the more you razor, the faster your hair grows back. Like when you actually wax, it actually gets down to the root. This doesn't get down to the root, so that's why your hair grows back faster when you use this, and that's why I have to do it like every day. But I mean, I like the cleaner look. You don't have to, but I like the cleaner look just because that's just my preference. So yeah. So basically what I do is, like I said, I just clean up. I cleaned up this morning, so you can't really tell that there needs anything to be cleaned up. See? But all you do is, like I said, you clean up your arch. Sorry, this is my mirror. So yeah. Anyway, so then you take this, and like I said, round edge. So all you do is, I'm gonna try to do this. Okay. You start from the inside of your eye. And remember, you're shading. You start shading to give you just a solid inside. Just to even it up on both sides. You see how I didn't do it hard? I literally like was shading. That's as light as you do it. You don't do it any harder than that. Because that, if you do it any harder than that, like that, that's how your eyebrow's gonna look, and it's not gonna look good. So, like I said, you just shade. So you just start shading, and then you just follow your arch. Now you can always clean it up. You can go like this to make it thinner. I made it a little too thick. So you can always clean it up. Sometimes you make it a little too thick, and sometimes you don't, you know. It really, I don't like thick eyebrows because thick eyebrows to me don't look very natural. They look very like filled in, I guess, for lack of better use of words. So I don't like thick eyebrows. I like this size, like the medium size. It's not too thin, it's not too thick. I have had thin eyebrows, and I already barely don't have any anyway, so that wasn't working for me. So other than that, that's pretty much all you do. This is my everyday look for my brows. Remember, eyebrows are sisters, not twins. They don't need to look identical, because not saying that looking identical looks bad. It just is like, if you do twin eyebrows, it just, I don't know, it just doesn't, I don't know. To me, it just, I want my eyebrows to look as natural as possible. And that's kind of what you're going for, to look as natural as possible. If you haven't read my blog already, basically the 3 steps of creating an arch is figuring out what kind of arch you like. If you like an arch like this, all arches are supposed to kind of look like rainbows. They go up and they come back down. It's not like a pyramid. It's like a rainbow. It goes up and it comes back down. So when you figure out which kind of arch you want, just remember always to go up. And the other thing about shading is, which is a key tip that I actually learned when I was a couple years ago when I started doing this, but don't shade up top. Because shading up top, like when I say up top, I mean don't shade at the top of your eyebrow. Try to be like right on your eyebrow, like, or lower, you know, until you get to this part where that's when you can like give it a little bit more shape. But try to just shade, like, just keep it, don't, and in other words, don't, if this is, okay, this is your eyebrow. I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay, this is your eyebrow. This is your eyebrow, right? Don't shade up here to make it thicker, right? You see how it's going to make it thick? If this is your eyebrow, try to shade right on top, if not lower than your brow. You see the difference that I make? This is shading up top, and this is shading right on it and a little smidge below it, so you have like a thinner look. I've learned that when, you know, because this didn't happen overnight, so I learned that really quick, like, I guess, because I knew what kind of look I was going for, so I knew what I wanted my eyebrows to look like. So it kind of, it just worked out, and I just learned different techniques and stuff like that. But yeah. So if you have any more questions for me about eyebrows, I know I get so many questions all the time about how I do my eyebrows, and I've done a post already. I did a blog before. But if there's anything that I didn't cover or I wasn't clear about, or you need me to go over or in more depth, because I know that since I've been doing this so long, it's like easy to me. But if there's anything that I didn't go in depth in, or if you need more help with anything when it comes to your eyebrows, remember, if you look good, you feel good. So just let me know. Thanks. Bye.